on, we are going to talk about Economic and Social Council. So what is the job of Economic Council? To look at the finances, to look at the economic condition of a particular nation, and social is the looking at the societal point of view, looking at the and working towards the improvement of the society that we live in. This council is also called as ECOSOC. Remember, okay, they can give you full forms too, and they can ask you full forms. It's also called ECOSOC. The General Assembly appoints 2/3 of its retiring member for 3 years. So what does the General Assembly do? Okay, 2/3 of its member who are retiring, they become the members of Economic and Social Council for 3 years. This council tries to raise the standard of living of other nations of the world without any bias of religion, caste, region, etc. So what does the council do? The council works towards the improvement of the nation and works towards the improvement of the condition of the people, not discriminating એટલે કોઈની વચ્ચે differences ન create કરે કે એક person ને favor ન કરે. But if they see that okay, Africa is in a very poor condition, so they will help them out without looking at religion, caste, creed, region, etc. Okay. This council has sub-councils which work all around the world. So these councils also have sub-councils which work all around the world. Okay, you can see over here that they have given you in the textbook. They have given you various symbols for every sub-council. They can ask you a symbol and tell you to explain what it is. So you should know the symbol and the full form. The first is WHO, that is World Health Organization. Obviously, as the name suggests, health, it works towards the improvement of health. Next is IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, works to establish financial stability. Financial એટલે money wise stability for the nations which are there. Next is FAO, Food and Agricultural Organization. It helps to increase the agriculture production, forestry and fisheries and raise the nutritional level. So work towards improvement of agriculture production. Okay, ખેતીવાડીમાં પ્રોડક્શન વધે, કયા બેટર સીડ્સ યુઝ કરવા, શું યુઝ કરવું, કયું ફર્ટિલાઇઝર યુઝ કરવું, એમાં હેલ્પ કરે. ઓકે, ઇટ હેલ્પ્સ ઇન ફોરેસ્ટ્રી. ફોરેસ્ટ્રી એટલે ફોરેસ્ટને કેવી રીતના ઇન્ક્રીઝ કરવા, ફોરેસ્ટ પ્રોડક્ટ્સને કેવી રીતના યુઝ કરવા, ફોર દેટ. એન્ડ ફિશરી. ફિશરી ઇઝ રિલેટેડ ટુ ફિશિંગ. ઓકે, સો ઓલ ધીસ થિંગ્સ એન્ડ ટુ લુક એટ ધ ન્યુટ્રિશન લેવલ કે કઈ વેજીટેબલમાં કયા ફૂડ ખાવાથી તમારું ન્યુટ્રિશન લેવલ વધે, બધી ફૂડમાં શું ન્યુટ્રિશન લેવલ છે. સો ઇટ વર્ક્સ ટુવર્ડ્સ દેટ. નેક્સ્ટ ઇઝ ILO, that is International Labour Organization, works to provide right and justice to the laborers of the world. Okay, people who are working as laborers. Who are laborers? જે તમારું રોડ કન્સ્ટ્રક્શન કરે, તમારા ઘરે સાફ સફાઈ કરવા આવતા હોય, કે જે એગ્રીકલ્ચર લેન્ડ ઉપર કામ કરતા હોય. So all those people are laborers. So making sure that they get right amount of income, making sure that their working hours are not a lot, making sure that they are getting proper house to stay, etc. Okay. UNICEF, UNICEF, it's pronounced as UNICEF, that is United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Okay, and right now it is known as United Nations International Children's Fund. Okay, undertakes child welfare activity to improve the health of the children of the world, to provide nutritional food and education. So it makes sure that every child across the world is in proper shape, is in proper order, eating proper food, getting right type of education, etc. Okay. UNESCO, that is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, works to improve the cooperation between the nation by removing illiteracy. Illiteracy એટલે જે લોકો ભણ્યા ન હોય, કે જે લોકો ડ્રોપ આઉટ થઈ ગયા હોય, કે સ્કૂલ વચ્ચેથી મૂકી દીધી હોય, 12th પાસ ન હોય, 10th પાસ ન હોય, તો એ લોકોને પ્રોપર અમાઉન્ટ ઓફ એજ્યુકેશન પ્રોવાઈડ કરવાનું. Why? Because if you are educated, then only you will understand things, then only the nation can improve, then only we can progress in the world. So to work towards removing illiteracy, raising the standard of living of the people. Okay, making sure that the living standard of the people is okay, that making sure that people are living in healthy condition, making sure that they're drinking right water, making sure they're eating right food. Providing justice. Justice is what? Insaf, Nyay, providing them education in the field of science, giving them education in the field of science, giving importance to the cultural elements in the education, etc. Besides these, sub-council and regional council which undertake various activities. So these are basically the main sub-councils of ECOSOC. Okay. Next is trusteeship council. There are 5 permanent nations in the council. The representatives selected by General Assembly are included here. So it has 5 permanent members, and these 5 permanent members are selected by the General Assembly. It oversees the matter pertaining to the nations that have not acquired independence. So what is the main job of trusteeship council? To work towards getting independence for those nations that are not yet independent. Independent એટલે how India was under the British rule, right? Like that, many nations were under the rule of many European powers and work towards getting their freedom, work towards getting their independence. Okay, and are under some serious mandate, and also nations defeated in the Second World War, as well as social, economic, political development. So trusteeship council also works towards those nations who were defeated in the Second World War, and also it works towards social, economic and political development. Right now trusteeship council is not working like that anymore, okay, because most of the nation are independent right now, so એનું કામ ઓછું થઈ ગયું છે. Okay, so what does it have? It has the 5 permanent members, okay, and the other members which are selected by the General Assembly. Okay, next is International Court of Justice. Its headquarters are in Hague, that is Netherlands. There are 15 judges who are appointed for 9 years. So there are total of 15 judges who work over here, and they are appointed for the period of 9 years. It also solves the dispute between two nations. બે nations ની વચ્ચે problems હોય કે એ લોકો એકબીજાની તરફ વાત ન કરતા હોય કે કોઈ problem હોય તો the International Court of Justice solves that. It also gives verdict on international disputes. International level ના problems હોય તો એના ઉપર verdict કે એના ઉપર decision આપે. Okay, and it also gives legal advices. They give legal એટલે related to court, right? So it gives legal advices. The next and the last group is the Secretariat. The office of Secretary General of the United Nations is called the Secretariat. Okay, so the office or the main place, okay, where the Secretary General is of the United Nations is called the Secretariat. The General Assembly appoints the Secretary General for 5 years. So General Assembly appoints the Secretary General for the period of 5 years. Secretaries, administrators, assistants, translators, experts are also appointed with the help of Secretary General. So, who appoints the Secretary General? The General Assembly. And who appoints the various other positions in Secretariat? That is the position of secretaries, administrators, assistants, translators એટલે જે language translate કરે all these places are appointed by the Secretary General. The Secretariat is situated in the New York. Okay, where is it situated? It's situated in New York. The United Nations has constantly been making efforts to establish world peace, world unity, and to achieve the dream of universal brotherhood. So what is United Nations doing for a period of a very long time? It's making sure that there is world peace, making sure that there is justice, making sure that everybody in the world stays united with each other, and they are working towards achieving the dream of universal brotherhood. Brotherhood એટલે ભાઈચારો. We are all one. So this is something which the Secretariat is promoting. This is something which the United Nations is promoting and working towards it.